How to distinguish between signs of fate and coincidences. After all, there are coincidences that do not carry any hidden information. And there are signs, signals from fate and higher powers, clues that meet on the way. How to be able to recognize and decipher them, see below. Before you continue watching the video, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell to receive notifications of new videos, allowing you to be the first to know about fresh materials. We wish you an enjoyable viewing experience. Awakening and signs from the universe. Spiritually realized people go through what can be called an awakening at some point in their lives. During this awakening, they begin to receive messages from the universe in the form of signs and omens. Sometimes these signs are repeated, and then they are called synchronicities. But strangely enough, not every sign is a real message from your spirit guides. Here's how to discern whether a sign is an omen or just a coincidence. What is an omen or a sign? A brief explanation of the nature of an omen or sign can be summarized as follows. If you look up the definition of the word omen on the internet, you will find that it is an event that portends good or evil. And if you look up the meaning of the word portent, it is a sign or warning that something may happen. It's a vicious circle. Let's break down what it really is. Omens and signs of our ancestors. If we look back to the times of our pagan ancestors, it becomes clear that for them signs meant that something important was about to happen in their lives. For example, the appearance of a formidable banshee or viper at fords foretold the death of a loved one. It was a bad omen. But there were also good omens. White moths meant a visit from departed loved ones. Certain seabirds such as albatrosses foretold the proximity of land. An excessive number of ancestral signs. Sometimes the ancestors gave importance to almost every event as a sign or omen. If you follow all their superstitions, literally everything could be considered a sign. The fall of a kitchen towel foretold the arrival of guests, a black button found meant a curse, and 2 crows meant divorce. But the point is to determine if the event really has meaning as a sign, or if it's just an everyday occurrence. How to figure out if it's an omen or a mere coincidence. What's the difference between a true sign and an ordinary event? First, a sign or omen appears unexpectedly and is often intrusive. For example, seeing a crow flying by is not a sign. But if a crow lands in front of you and begins to caw, it may already be a sign. Real signs seem to be more direct and sudden. A sign cannot be forced, it comes at the right time and usually when you don't expect it. Forms of signs and synchronicities. Sometimes butterflies carry messages to us and are considered good signs. What is synchronicity in the spiritual sense and how does it relate to signs and portents? Synchronicity is the repetition of a sign or omen many times over. In the spiritual community, synchronicity is considered a powerful experience. It occurs when a person encounters repeated signs or portents that convey an important message. Examples of synchronicity. Synchronicity can manifest differently for everyone. Here are some examples. A crow crows in front of you, the next day one lands on your car, and then a friend gives you a book with a picture of a crow in it. You dream about living in ancient Egypt, then your companion invites you to a movie about ancient Egypt, and later an ibis lands on the roof of your house. You read a book that mentions the god Odin, then you see runes on the lid of a pot and a friend gives you a set of runes. Repeating numbers such as 11 11 11, 333, 444, and so on. Finding a seagull feather far from the ocean, dreams of mermaids, and someone giving you a t-shirt with a picture of a whale on it. These are just examples of signs that appear in a certain order, synchronicities. As you can see, signs can take many forms, but they appear in a consistent manner. The universe shows us what it considers important to us at this moment. Who or what is sending you signs and synchronicities? When you have determined that you have encountered a sign, the question arises, who is sending these signs? The answer is not so unambiguous. It could be the universe, spiritual guides, your ancestors, a god or goddess, angels, a departed friend, or even your higher self. The universe usually communicates with me through numbers and more subtle signs than deities. Gods and goddesses often send me signs in the form of animals, ancestors send messages through songs and memories, and angels through feathers. But it may manifest differently for you. The key is to capture your experiences and build an overall pattern or message out of them. If you are not sure who sent the sign or synchronicity, ask for confirmation. Another sign will come to you and you will receive reassurance. Be open to accepting signs and omens from the universe and your mentors, but don't try to force their occurrence. The signs will come when the right time comes. Modern-day signs and omens. As we grow and evolve, our reality changes, including signs and omens that our ancestors may not have known. Today, technology, transportation, and other attributes of modernity can be sources of signs and omens along with animals, natural phenomena, plants, and more. Examples of modern-day signs and omens. Recurring dreams. The appearance of an animal or bird both in real life and in media, internet, radio, television. Repeating numerical combinations, also known as angel numbers, that appear everywhere, on clocks, checks, bills. Identical combinations of numbers on license plates. Messages on road signs that convey certain phrases or words. Appliance breakdowns in a certain scenario, for example, water-related appliances fail at the same time or with a slight difference, washing machine, dishwasher, freezer. The same song playing on the radio, in the store, or sung by a random person on the street. Feathers found on the sidewalk or in the garden. Each of these phenomena may be a contemporary way in which the universe and your spirit guides are communicating important signs and messages. Thank you for getting to know yourself and the universe with me. Trust yourself, listen to your heart and go forward with confidence and peace of mind. Give me a like and share this video with your friends if it was helpful to you. See you again on my channel where we will continue to explore the mysteries of spiritual development and growth. Goodbye and may light and wisdom always accompany you on your path.